Testing the microphone.
Looking at it looks fine.
Testing again. All right, testing here with the music. Okay, seems pretty good. So, welcome everyone. I'm gonna put that down there. The last Hump Day crafting stream of the year. And I'm hoping to finish the Psylocke Suit. So, it'd be nice to be able to wear it for the New Year's Eve Shark Bash tomorrow. So, we'll see. There's a lot left to do. So first I'm going to cut some more of this fur off. And I think it's going to end there. Let's see where so on the front that makes sense. On the back, probably to right there. Alright, I need my big scissors. Should double check that. Measure twice, cut once. So imagine it's going to be like that.
No, it's the game itself right now.
So hopefully that will work. Okay, I do have my headphones over here. Let's see.
Alright, let's Google it and see how it
works. He needs some milk.
Hey, Shan.
He needs some milk.
Happy Hump Day. My headphones are not working. That's annoying. Just make sure the sound is set up right. Come on. There we go. Spinning beach ball of death. Fix it. Yep, that is the spinning beach ball of death. Gotta love that. Gotta love to hate it. You're the spinning beach. Your mom's the spinning beach ball of death. Yeah, I hear that. So, what's up? How's it going? I only just got off work. Gosh darn it, the sound's still not coming through here. Oh, you're getting a new TV tomorrow. Nice. How big? That's the first question, right? How big? $65, nice. Ours are only 50s. And I had the chance because we bought a new one this year to get a bigger one, but honestly I didn't want us like fighting over who gets to play on the big one. And so I was like, oh, let's get another 50. But the other one is, the newest one is a 4K and the other one wasn't, but I'm not sure I like 4K. It makes movies look weird. Babby TVs, fight to the death. Have you seen that, the 4K thing? Yeah, it's like, it looks too real. It doesn't look like a movie anymore. I don't know, it's weird. It looks like you could pan over and see everybody on set. I don't know, there's something weird about it. I don't know what it is. I can't describe it. It just looks like it's not... Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I got about an hour of juice.
Why is my Bluetooth thing not working?
Oh yeah, for just electrical. Yeah, electrical.
You're a weird girl. Well, yes, I can agree with that. Definitely not your normal girl. Although, what is normal? Stupid Bluetooth. Should just use the cord.
No.
Miracle Whip and cranberry sauce. It's damn
I'm
good.
just testing. I'm just testing.
It's damn good. What the heck are you talking about, you stupid headphones?
I see how it is.
I want to go back to crappy VHS and Beta. I don't even know what Betamax is, really. I'm very familiar with VHS, but I don't know what Betamax is. Is that like, what's that, 8-track stuff or something, but for video or something? I wonder if this should curve around the butt or not. See, it's gonna make it not stretch anymore. That's the only bad thing. Betamax is dead like HDTV or DVD. I know, I don't get this whole race to the top or whatever for. Right, man. Sound panel's just freezing on me. Bluetooth panel's freezing on me. Screw the headphones. I'll have to take your guys' word for it that the sound's working, I guess. The whole HDTV or HD DVD versus Blu-ray thing. That was just like, ugh. And I still don't own a single Blu-ray. I'm just like, you're telling me that after I converted all my VHS to DVD, then now I have to convert all my DVD to Blu-ray? It's like, no. I don't even own a Blu-ray player. Of course, right now I don't even own a DVD player. Technically, we just have the Xbox.
Tender.
Let's try this again.
Okay, this is... How do I do this? To the front of this?
No.
This is what it's gonna look like. Trying to
He's
extend
slow.
this on
I
here.
can fly.
Just wondering how far back.
Real
So that's
question
the
is,
front.
do ion in the atmosphere?
And then the back. So it's gonna, it looks like it's coming farther down the back, so I might have to cut a piece off. I don't think I want it to come that far around. You own an Xbox One. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean technically it was Ryan's, so. So technically I don't own an Xbox One. I own an Xbox Tender. And a blue Tender player. Alright, what is going on here? Alright, so that's how it looks. The front looks good. I think the back has too much fur on it. I don't think it needs that much. And I cut like a huge strip off.
Alright, coming in. Dun 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 dun.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm 2 kilometers away.
Ryan keeps singing Jurassic Park for some reason. Yeah, I think that's gonna look better.
I can see
Back
it.
versus the front.
I'm coming a little faster.
It's more like a hip. It's more like a hip roll or something.
Takes a while to slow down.
But yeah, we're having a shark bash tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific. I think. Yeah, I think he said 5 p.m. Eastern. And hopefully I'll be wearing this if I get it done. That's the key. That's the key. So other than a new TV,
Do what?
what you been up to? Shin. Why is this not
I need to turn
threading?
it on.
Bark Shash. Oh yeah, Yakuzi. I saw your Instagram. Ordering groceries like a boss, huh? Well, I know how to order groceries too, just so you know. I am an adult.
I am not an adult.
Somewhat of an adult.
Alright, I need
Just take that on.
I set my buttons up.
That out here. Pork, another pork, and a beef, and another beef, and a chicken, and another chicken. Yeah, sounds about right. That's basically what we have in our fridge, or freezer. I swear, I feel like I buy meat every time I'm at the store, and then like I look in the freezer and there's like a ton of it, so I have to remember to take it out of the freezer.
Alright.
Oh, and I took out the little Smokies from the freezer today, or yesterday, because that's my New Year's treat, little Smokies. We had to get cheap barbecue sauce for them. Bet you're gonna say that's a white person food or something. I love them little Smoky. Well, it's the like I have really good barbecue sauce, but I don't want to waste that on this because, you fill up a pan full of this barbecue sauce, and then you throw the Smokies in there and you heat it up or whatever, and then when all the Smokies are gone, there's a ton of extra barbecue sauce. It's just gonna, be a waste. So I'd rather waste the like crappy barbecue sauce than use my good stuff. Little Smokies is an everyone food. All right, I made the everyone club. Never been so. Oh boy. You say that a lot. Is there always something new that makes you more and more and more offended? All right, I'm gonna turn the mic this way and hope it doesn't pick up a whole lot of sewing machine. And hope I don't break any needles tonight. Preferably. Am I doing this the right way? Yeah, I'm doing this the right way. Oh no, you ain't in the everyone club. Dang it. Thought it was, because I like Little Smokies. Like, has to count for something. Has to.
Big ships for making it slide. Mine's clear enough though, Alright. Other than my vent's not working.
It counts for 1 point.
Apparently it's an
You don't
actual
break the needles.
issue
How are you going to eat
being
your crab?
large.
I wouldn't know anything about that stuff.
Yeah.
The only crack I know about is the butt crack. Counts for 1 point. You're behind by 5 million. That's a lot of points. I don't know if anybody makes that count. Alright, should I be doing this with the... Should I be doing this with a stretch stitch?
No, I'm not exactly sure. It's like it gets
Probably should be doing
confusing
this with a
along
stretch
the ship or
stitch.
something.
Let's switch over. I don't think it matters too much because it's not going to stretch anyway. But
No, even then, it's just from what I was reading.
okay, needle didn't break. I swear, not this time. Wow, Jericho, you got a lot of work to do in the new year to raise your Oh, now I'm not only behind 5 million a point, but I have 5 million points in a deficit. Well, I don't know. That's if I want to be normal. Who says I want to be normal?
Sounds like you're flying around.
Be normal sucks. But to be as weird as me, you gotta make up those 5 million points. Well, we're all weird in our own ways. It's what makes the world go round. Although, actually, I think there's some sort of gravity and some other things in the work to make the world go round. Lemonade. Lemonade has a lot of sugar in it. That's my comment about lemonade. And I know how you feel about lemonade already. 10 million. Oh dear. Oh dear. Whatever am I to do? It's okay. I don't know if I could be as weird as. I mean, I'm pretty
Yeah, looks like you
weird,
made it to the
but
car.
I'm weird in a Jericho way, and you're weird in a Shin way. So, you know, it's just it's a different thing. There's the other side. It is kind of haphazardly measured. I don't have enough fur for what I really want to do, so I'm gonna have to be fairly careful. I think.
Oh, we're probably good.
F it. Dance break. I need to change that message. I have never been so offended in my life. I may as well have got slapped in the face. I like when women do that. Well, you'd probably like Dark Supergirl then, huh? She scares you in the right way. Alright, make sure the fur's going the same way. Right? Should be going. Did I do it the wrong way? Let me really test. No, that looks fine. Okay. So, similarly, this way. Yeah. Yeah, she does. Don't tell Ronnie. Act like I don't want to see Dark Supergirl because Ronnie's always watching. So Ronnie's always watching, and Max and DC makes the rules. You got a lot of people kind of looking over your shoulder, man. I was trying to figure out what costume I'm going to wear tomorrow.
Oh my god, pretty bad right now.
But
She's doing her streaming thing.
I have an 11 meg upload. That shouldn't be bothering your download. I know, and it sucks. Just let me be. Alright. I won't tell Ronnie. Even if she's already listening. Oh yeah. I didn't do the thing, did I?
Latex.
God, it's laggy. Alright, there you go. There's some latex for you, Shin. Sorry, I forgot. I know how much you love
Yeah, we
it.
still gotta finish our game.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk. Does that work? I can't tell because I don't have the
That
sound.
would be very funny.
Sound working. Actually, I should just plug in my headphones into the microphone. It worked. Alright, good. Told Zabobs to send me whatever fart sound he wanted so I could make him one. Okay, I think that's gonna work. White fur flying everywhere. Just got a clip of him talking. It all sounds like farting. Oh boy. He was, or what was it? I was streaming on Monday, I think, and he was like, I was just in a stream, and then I saw Shin, and I said hi, and he left. How rude. I fell asleep. Alright, well, that's, that's a pretty normal thing for Shin. Except it wasn't in my stream. Usually you fall asleep in my stream. Haven't been sleeping in a while. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, I bet. How are things lockdown-wise over there? Are you starting back at your job anytime soon? I know here they just extended the lockdown to January 11th, which it was already extended to January 4th from like December 18th or something. Oh, getting unemployment extended? Well, that's good. Because the stimulus sure isn't going to help, from what I hear. Gotta get full-time now. It was part-time while I took care of my mom, made sure she was okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. So it's a whole different ball game for 2021 then, huh? Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this year's goes. Like, is it gonna be better or just as bad as 2020? I mean, really hoping that it's gonna be better, but I don't know. Like, I'm hoping, but I'm also trying not to get my hopes up, if that makes any sense. Alright, so then I gotta switch to purple thread. Purple thread. Not trying to be out there with COVID around. Yeah, I don't know, the whole new variation thing. I mean, there have been variations since the beginning of the year, and they can't really say if it's worse. They seem to be saying that it seems to travel or seems to spread easier, but I don't know, there's so many things up in the air with that. I don't know, I've been lucky, blessed, whatever you want to call it, that I can just work from home and that I didn't lose my job, which some people did at my company. So could you turn your sound down a little bit? Thanks. Never gonna get rid of this shit. I know, go to the movies. Ryan's been really upset about that. Like, he likes being at home for the most part, but he kind of likes to leave and go see movies, and not being able to do that this year has really sucked. Can't forget when we were in 2019. Oh yeah. Yeah, he got the Series X. That's all you're doing. I'm still trying to get a PS5. Like, doesn't the X take up all your time? Been trying less hard though. Well, I just dropped a pin. That's always fun. Yeah, hear ya. Same here. Virtual cheer practices are not that great, let me tell you. Neither are virtual happy hours, let me say. Like, the whole having to take turns while talking is just like really sucks, especially as your group of people gets bigger. Alright. Dare I try hooking my headphones in again? Let's see. Up for download right now?
Yeah.
Why? I'm not even downloading.
I don't know. I'm not blaming you.
Well, don't blame it on me.
I'm not. I said I'm not.
You said that on to your dad. You were like,
I was just saying.
well, she's streaming right now, so that's what's doing it.
Well, it's not.
Look at us having arguments on stream.
Yeah.
Freaking live and die by internet nowadays.
Honestly, that's true. That's such bullshit. Who would think the internet would be a sore subject anymore?
I'm try to pin it this way instead. Try not to poke myself.
bright side, our uploads are really good right now.
Which makes no sense. Because I'm using a good portion of it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Wait.
Shane was saying he wants to go to the movies and see his regular double feature.
His what?
Double feature.
Which double feature?
Just that's his thing. Probably doesn't matter which double feature at this point.
Kind of agree.
You gonna play Diablo?
When all else fails.
Yeah. Don't need to be online for that at least.
Yeah. Well, 10 maybe. You barely watch TV.
Yeah.
I didn't get my kiss. Oop, missed.
Alright. One side of the fur. Well, it's not done. It's just gotta. Yeah, so many pieces to doing this, the fur parts. at least after this fur is on, we can start cutting out the stockings and the sleeves. Sleeves, gloves, whatever you want to call them. They're not going to be like finger gloves, so they're more like sleeves. Say words. I've been saying words. Where you been? Words. Alright, so I'm doing the other side now. Basically finishing the elastic parts of the leg holes. And then after that we'll fold over the fur and finish it. Say more words more frequently. Why, is that a rule from Max? If you don't do that, you get in trouble. Eating a turkey sandwich with roofie with. Oh boy. I mean, that could be fun. Could be fun, right? Could be a fun time. Especially if the roofie whip tastes good. That's the miracle. The red spots in the miracle whip are roofie dust. Oh boy. Rohypnol. The only reason I know what that is from the IT crowd. Rohypnol. Because unlike Shin, I've never roofied anybody. I never roofied no one. It's your song. Special song. Get me out of here looking like a criminal. Oh, that's the only reason? Just because respect out of Ryan? Gotcha. Gotcha in your words, Shin. I mean, maybe? You know, I wonder if there's like roofie parties where you like consent to be roofied. Is that a thing? Asking for a friend. I'd at least ask first. Hey, want to get roofie? Shut up, Aqua. What? Oh, because the hey can. Why didn't I hear the hey can? Is it really low? Walk on sound is up. Trigger fire looks up. Maybe it's really low compared to the music. Cause you're oh, and the sewing's loud. Well, no, cause I would have still heard it in my ear. Yeah, I can't help the sew. I can't turn the volume down for the sewing. Break the sewing Mac tender. Punch it in the mouth. No, this is my sewing machine. I've had it for 5 years, 6 years, something like that. Still going strong. Dropped it a couple times. Still works. Oh, what actually happens is I accidentally knocked it off the table is what I've done. And it still works. The automatic needle threader does not, however. It's like misaligned, so it doesn't thread anymore. I have to manually thread. Alright. I think we're done purple again for a while, and we gotta switch back to white thread. Endless back and forth, I tell you. Gonna hit it with a German suplex. What is that? You always know all these weird wrestling moves. Accidentally. It was an accident. I have gotten upset though, like mad at a project for not working right. I don't think I've resorted to violence though. It's not my style. It's not my style. Don't know German. I don't know any wrestling moves. 99 billion's a lot. Yeah, I knew it was wrestling. It had to be. Because you said something like that one time, too. Oh, wow, the whole deficit's clear. Damn. I watched Glow. Glow? Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. Does that count for anything? Because I like that show. No points. Oh, you should watch it. It's good. Alright, folding over the fur. Trying to fold it over enough that I'm not like back over on the elastic, or back, at least back over on the fur. So that it's not as thick to sew through. It's good. Gorgeous ladies wrestling, man. Wrestling. Gorgeous ladies are wrestling. Actually, before I pin this down, I should pin the edges. Or sew the edges. Right? I don't think I just want it back, because then you're going to see the edge. Alright, so I need to switch to white thread. What's yuck? Watching ladies wrestle? Is that yuck? I watch real wrestling, not the Isn't it all fake? I thought you and Jolene said it was all fake. Where did I put the white thread? Oh, it fell down. You're fake. Negative 40 minutes. What? Man, you're just kind of wildly throwing these points, taking these points out of your butt or something. Wildly swinging from positive to negative. Don't talk about my butt. Well, speaking of butts. Speaking of butts, I had to bend over. I have to say I've gotten better at manually threading ever since that automatic threader broke. Of course, it's not a serger. Threading a serger is like crazy. Okay, so what am I doing here? I think I'm going to try to fold over the ends here such that it's not going to show like the edge. You know, butts are something that everyone has. Hopefully that doesn't screw it up too much. Probably should have done that as a straight stitch. Gosh darn it. Is this the back or the front? This is the back, so I'm okay. I'm so bad about that. If it's in the back, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Nobody's gonna see it. Especially if I have a cape. Alright, so, but we'll switch to a non-stretch stitch for the next one. So you have any goals for the new year, Shin? Hey. That's done. Any better? Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, don't become homeless. Oh, God. Seems like that's going to be a pandemic of its own, let's just say. The NPR news and all that have been talking about that like all year. Freaking NPR. That's why you sound like that. What? I have an NPR voice. Hi, I'm Corba Coleman for NPR News. Yeah, I never even really heard of NPR until my ex-husband. He used to listen to that all the freaking time. And now it's part of my Spotify daily playlist. It's called your daily commute or daily drive, and so I was listening to it on my bike rides in the morning, but now I'm not really right. I rode my bike on Sunday, but now I just listen to it while I do my workout in the living room in the mornings. It all makes sense now. NPR molded you into what you are today. Could be. You may be onto something there. Alright, is that gonna look right? I think that is gonna look right. Damn, we're already like an hour into the stream. Yeah. Still have the stockings and although the stockings and the gloves should be fairly easier, I think. Especially the way we're gonna do them. So Shin, did you open any more seeds for Twitch Sings? Because tomorrow's the last day and I'm singing a bunch on Twitch Sings. So, just saying. Can't believe you took down the ba-da-da-da-da-da. It's like the best thing ever. He only liked it because it was vulgar. Whatever. It's not the only reason. I like because I'm while I'm singing it, I'm just like, these are the words? That first time I sang it. I mean, I knew some of the words, but some of it's like, what? Not the only reason. It's gonna do more than life for me. Yeah, I hear ya. That is for sure, man. I will know what that's like someday. I mean, it's kind of, I mean, it's not the same, right? My parents disowning me was a little different. Someday when they die, I will have to come to grips with that. But you know what? I will say that I tried everything I could. Because I did. Alright, it's not perfect, but I think it'll work. Not the only reason for disown. They're missing out. Yeah, that's what I figured too. I've spent a lot of time over the last decade trying to give them a chance, and they just don't want to. So I've got plenty of other people, friends and family that actually care. So and a ton of positive things in my life, you know? See, I don't know. I've just gotten used to not having them around at this point. But I guess there is still, like, you know, maybe a lingering hope that once they die, that last little hope will die with them. Hey, Hercules. Happy hump day. Have some latex. Hopefully I spelled it right.
Latex.
Got your hair done? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I have it in a braid today. I'm just being lazy. But thanks.
Latex.
And then I guess I got my hair repurpled like a couple weeks ago, but everybody wants latex. What you talking about? What you talking about, Sheehan?
Tender.
Shut tender. Jerica, stop saying latex. A latex. Yeah, anytime you say it. It's also if you use the emote, which I forget. It may be a tier 3, I forget. I only have so many spots to put this stuff in, so yeah.
Latex.
And I'm still like down. I need to get to 50 subs just to get my last emote slot for tier 1. But I did add a bunch of emotes to the bits because I guess if you please, I don't mind. I quit this channel. All right, whatever shit. Whatever. But yeah, I added emotes to bit levels, I guess, and I maxed that out too, which I can't get anymore until I open up another slot, I think. So there's like 3 other emotes you can get that based on how many bits you throw. That was the other emote slot option that I had. I don't understand how, like, why anyone would pay for the tier 2 or tier 3 emote though. I guess like diehard fans or something. I don't know. So how's it going, Hercules? How's your hump day? This is my first time sewing fur, by the way, so it's probably not gonna be the best, but it's gonna be good enough. Who are you making now? Who are Tender making now? So yeah, so I have a picture of it up here. So it's a Psylocke Christmas outfit. It's a Psylocke Santa suit. Is basically what I'm making. So it's got, you know, it's like a purple velvet or velour fabric. and then it's got a white fur neckline, and then I added some like white fur hip rolls, which I'm trying to finish up now. And then I'm hoping to start cutting out the stockings and the gloves, and then those will have white fur on the ends too. So it'll be kind of just like a Psylocke Santa suit is what it is. I'm hoping to wear it tomorrow for the stream, but that's only if I get it done in time. But the other thing is, our main Comic-Con here in Seattle, Emerald City Comic-Con, they are scheduled for next December. And so I'm like, hey, I could wear this then next year, next December too. So totes works. Relaxing, nice. And I'm off tomorrow and Friday. So it's another 4-day weekend. Gotta love that. Almost everybody at work took off like the full 2 weeks, and I was just like, well, I can afford to I could actually still get some work done, and so I didn't. But I took 2 weeks off in November, so. Comic-Con, I love grammar conventions. No! It's Comic-Con. Not grammar. How many costumes do I have? I probably have, like, just have to guess, right? And I've made a ton. I've sold off old ones. And then I have other ones that, you know, maybe ripped and I didn't want to repair. So I don't know. I'm probably upwards of 30 to 60 total made, maybe. And I probably have a good 20-ish, like, on hand, ready to wear, I think. So.
Hi, Ken.
I heard Comic-Con, so it's Comic-Con. Hey, Texie. Have some latex. Happy Hump Day. Latex. Holy cow. Bunch of nerds there, and Jerica in her Dark Supergirl cosplay. Yeah, walk into a grammar convention and be like, hey, where's all the costumes? Thought this was Comic-Con. Winky Wednesday. I know, I always like that GIF that you post. It's cute. Winky Wednesday. Wink, wink. I could see that, though, walking into a Dick's out. What? No, not that kind of winky. Who's the unwholesome one now? Still you, huh? Well, I don't know. I don't know, Shan. I think you're on the same bandwagon. Talking about Richards. Right. Alright, I'm just pinning this last hip roll. And then we'll be done with the suit, and then I just gotta start on the stockings. So. You're the one thinking generals. Right. Right. But yeah, this is it so far. So it's got the fur neckline, and then the two, it's kind of hip rolls. I didn't want to go all the way around because you lose stretch around the legs if you do that, so it's just like little hip rolls instead. Creep Squad. I'm not the Creep Squad member. I'm undercovers with the Creep Squad. Doing some undercover work for Max from DC, making sure everything's kosher. Wholesome Little Lamb of God Karu Kazuma? What? Is that from a Jacuzzi game or something? Hercules, I wish I had your talent. Well, I don't know. Well, thanks, first of all. I appreciate that. I don't know how talented I really am. It's just like, I feel like I learned from someone who'd already made a lot of mistakes and like learned the hard way, and so I got to not make all her mistakes, right? And then I spent a lot of time doing it, right? So I don't know. I don't think I have a lot of talent, I think that I just persevere, I guess you could say. Max only talks to me. I don't know. Max has been talking to me. He's been actually telling me that to keep an eye on that Shin guy. Said something about him having eyes for Dark Supergirl or something. Keep an eye out for that. Hey, Race. Welcome to the stream. Happy Hump Day.
Latex.
Have some latex. Hercules, how many cons are you going to in 2020? I don't know. I don't know, really. Like, it really just depends on what's available. Hopefully Emerald City is happening in December, right? Next year. Because that's when it's planned for. So hopefully by then. But, you know, if stuff opens up before then, I would love to go to Dragon Con. I'd love to go to San Diego again. Because we already have, like, tickets. Well, I already have tickets for San Diego for sure. Because they got rolled over, right? And then we have a hotel for Dragon Con already. Which, that's all that matters. You don't really need tickets for Dragon Con. I feel like it's mostly just hanging out at the hotel, but yeah, so I don't know. It just depends on what's available at this point. I try to go to about 8 cons a year, usually, but just depends on what I can go to. What are you working on? So yeah, so if you see up here, I have a Psylocke Santa suit that I sketched out, and so that's what I'm working on. I'm just finishing off the hip roll on the leotard, and then I'll show it off again. And then we'll start on the stockings and the elbow length gloves too. Where is Dragon Con? Oh, Dragon Con's in Atlanta, Georgia. It's like a big cosplayer con. I went in 2016, and it was a lot of fun. It was mostly just like this kind of drinking, hanging out thing in the hotel, and so yeah. You're going off that? Yeah, that's so I didn't draw that, right? I have these like fashion templates that I purchased a fashion template, so it will actually have something I can work with, and then I print it off, and then I draw or shade in what I want to make, just to kind of like, just to visualize it. This is the second time I've done this, because usually I'm going off, you know, comics or movies, and I have actual pictures for reference, and so in this case I just have this. So this is only the second time I've actually done like an original, maybe the third time since I've done an original design. But don't know what. So freehand shirt. So yeah. So anyways, it's a Psylocke Santa suit. It's just something I made up. I just wanna. It was actually a goal I set in January of this year to be like, all right, I should make a purple Santa suit that's like Psylocke-esque. And so a couple weeks ago, I was like, it's almost the end of the year and I haven't done this yet. Let's do it. So let's see if we can sew this last bit, and then I'll actually show off what I got done so far. Shoot. Did it break? Did it break? Nope. Okay. I always hate breaking needles. Only you could do it. Does your boyfriend cosplay? He doesn't yet. I've been trying to get him into it, but really, like, he's been bugging me about making him a Superman suit, because that's his favorite. And so, break my needle any day. But yeah, so he really wants me to make him a Superman suit, and we've been dating for almost 2 years, so it's probably about time. It's a lot more work because all of my patterns are based on my body, and so trying to make something for someone else is starting over. And so I have to start by making a pattern using his measurements. And then on top of that, I'm making it for a guy instead of a girl, which is a totally different kind of suit, you know? So I've been putting it off, you could say. But I'm hoping to make something maybe next year at some point. I kind of want to make him the Superman suit from New 52. I know a lot of people probably hate New 52, but it's my favorite suit design for Supergirl. So I was like, to match, I'll make it for Superman too. So, am I making a suit? Yeah, I'd be making him making my boyfriend a super suit, basically. And you know, I have several Supergirls already. I'm making a new latex Supergirl cat suit for myself, which is actually based on the show. But I figure it would still go well enough with his Superman suit. Oh, that's right. You pulled the thread off. Gotta rethread it. Big thing making a super suit. Yeah, especially for, like I said, for a guy, which I had never done, and then 2 for someone else, just in general. So we will see. One of the many things I hope to accomplish next year. Don't see myself doing it for another. Oh yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I know. Like my bestie, some of you may know Abby Sue Cosplay. She got me into cosplay, and we cosplay together, do all this stuff. She taught me to sew, all this stuff. I've seen her make things for other people. She's made stuff for me, you know, before I was cosplaying, and when she has made things for other people, she's gotten burned a lot, and so she's doing all this work, and then they didn't want to pay, and just a lot of stuff like that. And so I've just been like, I haven't wanted to commission or do anything like that, because 1, it's a lot of work, 2, I'm not in it for the money, and it just seems like it's a lot of you know, like a dead end job kind of thing. So at least it would be for me. Will you cosplay any female from the boys? I really want to do Starlight. I mean, probably not surprising. One of her, the sexier suit is just like that, my type of suit that I would make. In fact, when that first appeared in the show, my friend Natalie was like, "Hey, Jerica, that's like your suit, your kind of suit or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, I want to cosplay that." So yeah, we'll see. It'd be cool to do it in latex, but white latex is not. I mean, it's okay. It's usually a slight off-white, and then I'm always afraid of it like staining and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. And I haven't found a good gold latex. It's out there, but I just haven't found a good one from the places that I buy from yet. Okay, let's try this again. Try not to break the needle or unthread a needle. That would be awesome. Your friend could play the other female. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was another one. Oh yeah, you know, the Wonder Woman-esque one would be like exactly the kind that Abby would like to cosplay, because she does Wonder Woman as well. So boyfriend could be Homelander. Yeah, exactly. So he's the Superman-esque kind of thing. I don't know if he'd want to be though, because Homelander's kind of a dick. Kind of like that Starlight is actually fair, you know, a good guy kind of thing. Oh man. At least the needle didn't break yet, but it keeps coming unthreaded. Like getting pulled out. But we're almost done. It fits Ryan because he's a fake good guy. Well, I don't know. He's a pretty good guy. And I think he likes Superman because he's like very honorable and, you know, the symbol of hope, and at least I assume that's why he likes him. Be funny because in real life the actor is a nice guy. Oh yeah, well that's good. Oh, my work, Ray. You can, if you scroll down, you can see my links. So I have a YouTube, I have a Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. So probably even I have a link to the YouTube on here too. But yeah. Basically, if you just scroll down to my about, it'll be all there. Dating an actor who is dating the actor. Oh, I didn't know they were dating. That's cute. It's always funny how that works, you know? I mean, it makes sense. You're working on set for so long that it's like dating someone at work, I guess, because maybe that's the only place you're going, you know? And actors, I assume, spend a lot of hours on set. Okay, so that's where we left off, way over here. All right, let's try this again. It's because it gets to this thicker part. It's harder to get over it. All right. Okay, I think we got it. If you're an actor, what would you rather be? The hero? Obviously the hero. I've cosplayed like more badass, like, you know, Black Widow and Psylocke are both kind of more badass. They're not quite villains, but they're more like, you know, not necessarily. They're more like the anti-hero a little bit. Although they've been the hero too. But my point is, they're not the type to smile, and I tend to cosplay characters that smile a lot easier. It's more of my personality, I think. So Supergirl's an easier one for me to cosplay. And honestly, Batgirl is pretty smiley too in the comics. I really like the Burnside edition because she was, you know, into social media and all that stuff. Taking selfies. Alright, let's see if I can switch to this other camera. Okay, so this is what I have down on the floor. And so, can I show this? Yeah, so that's kind of the suit so far. It's basically got the fur neckline and fur hip rolls too. And so it's just a leotard, a sleeveless leotard with that setup. So. Social's blowing up. So yeah, so that's the leotard. Yeah, so we're finally done with that. So now I've got to start on the stockings. So I'll probably have to move the microphone down because I'm going down to the floor. Probably have to adjust the camera. Okay, now I'm going to start my iPad so I can see the comments from down here. Just got to turn the sound down. Hercules would pick the villain that have way too much fun being bad, too much pressure being a good guy. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, there's always good and bad to everything, right? Being a good guy's not easy either. I feel like they portrayed that really well in Smallville. I was a huge fan of Smallville. Alright, if I want to do this right, I'm going to want to do this on a fold. Let's see. First off, let's take my big ass scissors, cut off some of these pieces. Love Smallville. Wish it didn't stop. Yeah, me too. It was a really awesome show. I was watching it. I think I caught onto it at season 5, and then because I don't think I understood, like, when it first came out, I didn't know what it was about. I was like, oh, I heard it's about Smallville, whatever. And I was like, wait, Smallville's about Superman as a kid? And that's all it took. Like, I was like, I want to watch that, and so yeah, then I started watching season 5, so I watched all the way to the end. I met Tom Welling at a Comic-Con a couple years ago, and I was dressed as Dark Supergirl. How do I donate to Seattle, and what does that mean? Oh, yeah. So Cheer Seattle. Do I even have a command for that anymore? I don't remember. But so yeah, Cheer Seattle is an organization that raises funds for the LGBT community, and I'm a cheerleader in Cheer Seattle. We'll just start this end. And so to donate, you can actually, there's a link on my page. If you just tap on the donate image, I think, the header image that says donate, I think it should take you to their website, their donation website. And yeah, so that donates to Cheer Seattle, which is a cheerleading organization that I'm part of. Like I said, we raise funds for the LGBT community in Seattle. What was Tom Welling like? He was like really easygoing, and I was so like shy. Oh, it doesn't show alerts for the donations. I gotta work on that. And I'm actually gonna do a 24-hour charity stream, I think, so I'll definitely have to work on that for that sometime in this coming year. So if you're in the channel points, you'll see a challenge that I started for that. But let's see here. Camera adjusted. fine. Well, yeah, thanks for donating, Ray. It's a huge, it helps a ton in the community. I should probably just have my own setup for that. But that was my lazy way of doing it, is just to be like, donate directly to them, right? And then I don't have to manage it. Alright, I think this will work. But I probably want to change the camera over. Hercules, I need to ask you about a project I'm working on. Alright, go for it. Hey, me Shark. Happy Hump Day. And yeah, everybody check out my new aerial video if you haven't seen it yet. It's a fun one. Oh, to help people with disabilities. That's cool. Alright. Need my pins. So here I've got a pattern for my stocking. These are my thigh high. This is my thigh high stocking pattern. It's the original that I made for Ms. Marvel. Actually, I should probably measure to make sure it's still gonna work. I gotta make you a command too, me Shark. So I made one for Shin. Yeah, would you want yours to be like the baby shark or daddy shark or something? Alright, let's actually check this pattern. I think it's gonna work. Although it's like, I'll lose some stretch. Yeah, I might have to give it a little more. I'm gonna lose some stretch from the fur. Unfortunately, putting fur on things means I lose a bunch of stretch, so that sucks. Alright, so I'm gonna add more to this fold. Start with that. So tell me about your project, Hercules. What do you want to ask me? Okay, so I'm pinning the stocking pattern folded in half so that when I cut it out, it'll be a mirror of itself rather than spreading it out full and then potentially like not cutting it out the exact same on both sides. So plus it's like less to cut this way. Regarding people with disabilities in rehabilitation with therapy animals. Oh, interesting. The paper, yeah, Ray, the paper is my pattern, essentially. It's the pattern I used for a latex stocking for Ms. Marvel, my first latex costume. But I also used it for my Psylocke, my latest latex Psylocke. So I'm hoping to do it again. Where they would be able to get pet therapy. Interesting. Is that something that's done nowadays? Like, are there places that do that? The pet therapy stuff? So now I'm just pinning it and then I'll cut it out. More latex. Yes. Yeah, this unfortunately is not, but like I said, I've started on my Supergirl latex cat suit. So that'll be my next latex costume. Although I have a couple latex suits to repair, like patch. So probably next week, that's what I'm going to be doing, is like a latex repair stream. Place I'm trying for, they have a rehabilitation area and they're not allowed to have pets in their dorm, so I'm trying to get it on the property. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So is this something you're passionate about, Hercules? So that seems like a cool cause. You can repair latex, yes. Depending, I mean, you can in general. If it's a tear or a rip or a hole, you can basically add a patch. It's not perfect, but it usually does the job. If the rip is really bad, it's almost not worth fixing, but most of the time, if it's just like a hole, like you poke your finger through or something, it's probably worth fixing. So people in rehab can relax. Sent a PM to Instagram. Okay. Sounds interesting. Sounds like a good cause. Links on how animals help people with PTSD, and I want to give back to people. That's cool. Gonna be bad, but there are areas that cost a lot for rent, and they let you keep a pet in peace. Yes, definitely. Rent is crazy. Alright, so I'm cutting this with an extra seam allowance. I'm hoping it's going to be enough. I probably do a little more seam allowance up top because that's where the fur is going to go and it's going to make it not as stretchy. Straight across, I think. There we go. Baby can take all that? What? I don't get it. Okay, so now I'm taking the pins out. Yeah, New Year's, we're having a big stream, the Shark Bash tomorrow. Let's come check that out. The Shark Bash will be ending at 8 Pacific. And then I will continue streaming, and I'm actually going to be premiering my new 2020 year in review video at 9 Pacific, which is midnight Eastern. So. Okay. So, hopefully... Oh yeah, this is plenty. I'm gonna have... I swear, this is why like paper patterns are annoying. More than enough seam allowance. And I made it extra long here in case I want to attach a boot cover later. Probably not gonna worry about that for this year. I'm not gonna worry about that this year. Alright, but that seam allowance is too big. But I gotta keep in mind that stretch is not gonna be there, so I was also thinking, like, do I want to add a zipper? That's the other thing. If it's not gonna be stretchy, I think I'm gonna have to add a zipper, right? Well, I guess we'll see. But I think I didn't need that much seam allowance. So let's cut out the other one. And then do not as much seam allowance and see how that looks. Overlapping zipper barrier. Yeah, zippers aren't too bad, but I'm so used to stretch that I'm just like, I'm happy when I can just pull things on. But yeah, adding the fur just takes the stretch away. It kind of sucks. But that's what we're working with. Hey, look at that. Just enough to do another leg here. Cost more overlapping. Hate zippers that have any range on me. Oh, okay, I got you. So you're talking about like a vanity panel kind of thing for it? So that it doesn't, it's not on your skin. I would even invest on support to keep in place. Yeah, I'm lazy. I didn't even put a zipper in the leotard because it slipped right on. There's a big old neck entry for the, it's a big neckline for the cleavage and everything. And then it dawned on me after I put fur on it that it didn't stretch anymore, and so I couldn't put it on that way. So I had to add a zipper after the fact. Oh yeah, but support and keeping the stockings in place is a thing. In the past, I've sewn snaps on, and then that way you can snap the stockings to tights. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I was curious about sewing something like a metallic spandex, or even just taking some strips of latex and trying to sew it inside, just to kind of something that would stick to your leg more. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Tender, oh my god. Zip is so kinky. I mean, if you have a fetish for zippers, I guess. Oh man, no, this is not gonna be long enough. I'm gonna have to move it up. I mean, I guess some people find crotch zippers kinky. I myself put them in my latex suits for bathroom purposes, because it's pretty hard to take off and then put back on some of those latex suits without help. And so at a Comic-Con, you can imagine walking around for 6 to 8 hours and having to re-lube up and stuff too, because the lube does dry up after a while. But then too, like having to have your friend come in the stall with you and like help you get the suit off, help you get the suit back on, all that stuff. I mean, it's doable, but I just prefer to put a crotch zipper in those cases. I've actually had suits with no crotch zipper and then just been like, all right, I'm not going to eat, I'm not going to drink all day because I don't want to have to go to the bathroom. But that's not as fun. And nowadays I'm trying to wear my latex costumes like half day at Comic-Cons because, you know, after about 4 hours, the lube starts drying up and it's more likely to rip, and it's just nice to get a break out of it, switch to another costume, go to the bathroom, all that stuff. You'll oil me any day, huh? Well, there's a lot of people who would probably say that. I know there's also a fetish for oiling up latex. But mind you, I have a boyfriend and we are monogamous. So that does include oiling up. Bathroom, what's that? You don't just absorb your waste. No, I don't pee in my suits, Shin. I don't. Definitely don't poop in my suits. You don't just tendersorb your waste. Pee and poop. What's that? Well, not sure how to answer that, Shin. Not sure how to answer that. If I feel an urge, it just absorbs. Truth comes out. Shin is not human. Oh. Come on. We're pinning our second stocking. And I'm not going to cut out as much seam allowance. Yeah, I'm going to have to try that one. I'm going to have to try both of these on a bunch, I think, before sewing the fur on to make sure I've got it where I want it. Oh, but I can't try it on. I'm not going to sew I wanted to sew the fur on first. Well, I guess I don't have to. I don't know what I'm doing. This is like a totally new costume for me, so. Just kind of going with the flow. Not like that. I just want to be a bystander that increased the life of the bodysuit if that's how I build it. Build myself. You lost me, Ray. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so all pinned on. I'm gonna have a little bit on the end again. And I am gonna do a seam allowance because this is still not as stretchy as latex. I hope that's what I want to do. Okay. Ray smoking crack. Crack is good for you though. I get it. What? Does your work require maintenance when you have your product you don't need to add? I mean, it requires maintenance to, you know, you have to wash your latex. You have to wash your latex, you have to wash your costumes. And then you have to, you know, when you first make a suit, you do want to like pre-lubricate it so that it's kind of soaks up the lube. Although I've been seeing how some other latex designers and wearers like do it, and they may be doing some different things. And one gal said like if your latex is like gooey or something, like you're doing it wrong. And so I'm kind of, ow, god damn it. I'm kind of curious how other people are doing it. Like maybe I'm using too much lube on the outside just to have it look shiny. And there are other products, like Vivishine and stuff that I haven't yet used. So I'm still kind of experimenting, I guess. Crack builds strong bones? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. For an event. I mean, I wear my costumes to Comic-Cons. One-time show? Oh, okay. No, mine are... I try to rewear them, right? But I do tend to make a lot of costumes, and so lately they don't get reworn very much because I'm making new ones all the time. Alright, let's see here. I think this with the basic seam allowance is going to work. I probably am going to have to sew it up first. I was hoping to like keep it flat and like sew up the fur before sewing up the stockings, but I think I'm gonna have to get the fit right first. And then what? I guess I'll have to like thinking out loud here. I guess I'll have to, if I want to add a zipper, I'll have to like seam rip it. Oh, crap. Break down fast, but I can cosplay like that. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, how do you make your shit last? Well, what kind of stuff are you cosplaying? Are you cosplaying latex? Or is it like armor? Like what kind of stuff are you working with? Because my spandex stuff lasts forever, I feel like. My latex does tend to rip more often than my other stuff. How do I want to do this? In my head, I was like, all right, I can lay it flat and then sew the fur on the end. Then it's not going to be stretchy. I won't be able to get the fit. Or will I get the fit? Maybe I just lay extra fur and then cut it if I have to. Armor latex base. Okay, so let's first talk about latex. So there's, latex sheeting, which is what I use to make clothing. And then there's latex used for molds and all kinds of other things. So are you talking about actual latex sheeting that you're using? If you're using that as a base? I mean, if you're putting armor on top of latex, that's already probably going to cause a problem because there's potential for friction, and so you're going to have more potential for rips at that point. This is what I'm thinking. Just have to move down. So it's gotta go like that. Right? Yeah. And then I'll go in and then fold over. What if I need to add elastic? If it's not going to stretch anyway, it doesn't feel like I need to add elastic. Oh, wait, it's this way, right? Yeah, and it folds over in front. Can we relayer the latex? Layer? See, are you talking about liquid latex? Because I don't use liquid latex. New on top. I mean, yeah, you can layer latex all you want. I do applique all the time, right? All my super suits and stuff is just the S is applique on top of latex. So putting on latex on latex is no big deal for a patch, for a rip, for anything. Cutting this with a seam allowance, and I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna just try sewing it on while it's flat, and seeing if we can fit it after that. 1 inch deep. See, here you're talking about like molded latex or something. I don't do molded latex. I don't really know anything about it. Like I use 0.03 millimeter thick latex sheeting. It's a very thin latex. All right. Move this back up here. Switch cameras. You're molding when you bond. I mean, kind of. It's gluing, but yeah, it kind of molds together. But it's like I said, it's 0.03 millimeter thick sheeting. Can handle 0.01. I wouldn't touch 0.01 millimeter. But, you know, that's really thin. But you said you use it as a base or something? But then you said something about 1 inch thick. 1 inch thick is a lot. As a repair. Yeah, I'm just telling you what I do, right? If I get a hole or a rip in my latex, I cut a patch out, and I usually patch it on both sides, like so the inside and the outside, and that works. Yeah, it's just a patch, just like applique. Okay, let's do a stretch stitch here. Is your leg the same as the other? Yeah, pretty much. But you make a good point. I'm so used to stretch that I don't have to worry about fit as much, usually. Yeah, I measure just one leg. They're pretty close, I'd say. Oh, this fur flying everywhere is getting in my nose. Right thigh is bigger than my left. Gotcha. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to measure both. But at this point, it doesn't matter. Once I do one, then if that's a good point, I'll have to measure the other one. My thighs don't matter. Well, my hips don't lie, let me tell you. Yeah, all this extra seam allowance I
Tender.
Mind you, this will be the back, but y'all can't see this anyway. Let's see. Well, I'm going to finish what I'm doing with this. Does this need to be purple? No, I guess not, because this is going to get covered by fur. Hey, Ray Ace. Thanks for gifting a sub. To butt spot. Man, you'd think there'd be a way to like turn off bots getting subs. Am I just missing something, Shin? Am I missing, like, is that a setting that I don't have set, like, to not give subs to bots? Because if so, I'm gonna feel rather stupid. But but thank you, Ray Ace, for gifting the sub. So, there's someone that wants to say hello to you. Oh, it's unaddressed. Okay. All right. Well, then I don't feel bad. Thanks for the sub, Ray. Here's someone who wants to say hello. Oh, hi there. You by chance seen Dark Supergirl?
Hopefully
For
that's
her.
working
She's kind of
sound-wise.
been wreaking havoc on my life a bit, and we need to like get back together again.
Looks like
I don't know if you know, but Lex Luthor split off her from me. Like, it's all my personality that's like no inhibitions and stuff. And stupid black kryptonite. Like, can we just get rid of all the kryptonite? Anyways, hey, you're in the Jerricander clan, right? Jerricander told me about you, said to greet you. Happy to, really welcome. Hope you have a great time. Hang out in some latex. But yeah, if you see Dark Supergirl, let me know. I need to find her. We need to get back together. Literally. All right. See ya. All right. So once again, thank you for the gifting the sub, Ray Ace. Oh, switch back to this scene. Every time someone subscribes or resubscribes or gifts a sub, a cosplay character says hello. That's kind of my thing. One of my things, anyway. Yeah, they should really make it so you like, so you can give your own bots a free sub or something. But it sounds like that only happens when you're a partner. You actually have subs to give out, and I assume you probably wouldn't want to waste them on bots anyway. How do I get the cosplay's number? What do you mean by number, Ray? Hi. Lamsey. Most people have a fave number. Oh, so you're asking like, are you asking about this new one I'm making or asking about the Supergirl you just saw? Like if it's what number of favorite of mine is it or something? Supergirl? I mean, I don't know. I don't know that I have a number. That's an interesting thing. As far as like wearing that one, I like every costume I make has some flaws, right? And so that one is too tight torso wise, and so it's literally going up my ass. Like it's like so tight and uncomfortable, and because of the zipper, it's kind of a pain in the ass to wear. And so when I made the dark Supergirl version of that, it's way easier to wear and it fits better. So yeah, so I wouldn't say it looks great, like that latex Supergirl, but wouldn't say it's anywhere close to being my favorite at this point. I don't know, I'd say maybe it's like number 5 or something. I don't know. Okay, for this, yeah, I could still stretch stitch it, I guess. I'm using white thread here because it's just going to get covered when I fold over the fur anyway. Oh, what, like, what's Supergirl favorite number? Bitch, that's a 10. Yeah, you lost me, Ray. I don't understand what you're asking. Yeah, I don't get it. Shin, are you following this? Do you understand this? I'm not understanding the whole favorite number thing. Not a common thing with cosplayers that I know, anyway. Favorite Pinites? I don't know. You lost me. Anyways, I'm folding over the fur. And then we'll try to see how the fit is at that point. I'm imagining I'm gonna want a zipper.
Tender.
So now I'm upset. I hate alter ego for being like that. Okay. Can a massage help? Help what? I wonder if I don't need a zipper. Oh, I guess we'll find out. I don't even know what's going on. Me devour you? I don't understand. Okay, switching to non-stretch stitch. You get it? Explain it to me. Oh, that's how you get it. Yeah, I don't get it. What's... Go take a cold shower. Is that what it was? Was he being sexual or something? Someone's hot and bothered. Well, and it wasn't even Dark Supergirl this time. Shin. It was regular Supergirl. Had you seen that welcome yet? I like that she talked about Dark Supergirl and like, we need to get back together. Literally. Damn goody two shoes. Almost done with this first fold over. It's 8 o'clock. So what's that? We're almost 2 hours in? No. We are like 2.5 hours in. Man, I don't know. How fast can I do this? I guess it depends on if I have to do a zipper or not. And if I bleed all over the fur. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna do it backwards. You know, if I just leave enough stretch there, probably won't need a zipper. I'm gonna have to mark where that is, I think. How's it going?
Just get me go.
That's right there. He wants his loot goblin. Diablo.
Loot it up.
Alright, let's try that. So this is kind of this ends up being kind of sloppy, but one, I'm in a rush to do this costume, and then two, I'm kind of lazy with some of this stuff, and like a lot of the stuff it looks good enough, and so in the back of these stockings I'm gonna leave a little bit of stretch with no fur, and that will make it fit right. right? I'm gonna double check that. I think that's right. You know, there's an easier way to do this with a safety pin. I think that'll work for the top, and then I gotta immediately connect it. To there. Alright. I think I know what I have to do. And then it looked like below the knee it didn't need much, if any, seam allowance. So I'll have to be a little conservative. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is sew this down, sew this together, and then try it on, and then take it in. That's what I'm going to do. This is what I do. This is what I wish I could do with latex. Okay, but we do have to switch to purple thread again. Probably should have some Soylent too. 'Cause I didn't have much for dinner. Okay, stretch stitch. And all right, let's pin this too. Take the safety pin out. Oh, come on. You can hear Ryan playing Diablo in the background. Come on. God, I hate when it slips. It's like, come on, don't slip. F Ryan and his rainbow. So you know why he's Ryan Rainbow, right? It's because if we ever get married, we're gonna change both our last names to Rainbow. That's the joke, but not a joke thing. Because he eats Skittles. Gross. Skittles are good, man. You gonna say that's white people food now, too? Alright, let's...
Tender.
Crap. The ankles hurt. Okay, on inside out seems to fit pretty well. Let's try it right side out. Red bag sucks. I like the red bag. I like all the bags really, but sour eye. Yeah, I'm not a big sour fan. I mean, it's okay, but it's not my thing. Alright. Not too bad, really. So the back kind of sucks, but yeah, you can kind of see it in the camera. But yeah, the back, see there's like a gap there. But I figure it's in the back. I could even add like some fur to cover that. But I'm like in a hurry right now, so I'll do that before next, I wear it to a Comic-Con, but. And I wanted to add fur, like another line of fur, because Psylocke has those like, rings, right? But I don't know if I have enough fur. So that may be another project another day as well. But the fact that we got to slip on and not have to zip is awesome. And it means we can cut off this extra seam allowance. Alright, but first I'm gonna grab a Soylent, so I'll be right back. Alright. White people drink.
Tender.
Whatever it is, it's decent. And it means I don't have to eat a whole meal. My newest Ariel Tender Dio premieres at 2 p.m. Tender Schmiss Eve. If you tenders it, check it out here. Drink people instead. Soylent Queen's people. Yeah, I know. That's the big joke. This one's green too. It's the mint chocolate, but. Alright. Where'd my big scissors go? Just want to cut the seam allowances off. Jack eats people, confirmed. She smokes crack. I do not smoke crack, but I eat people. Well, I eat Soylent anyway. You're the one playing Crackdown, remember? Something about smoking crack in that game or something. About smoking crack and getting down. Crack down. To get the crack down. No more crack. Say no to crack. I forget what. Oh, I think it was like a Adam Sandler movie where he presents something and then the teacher's like, "All right, kids, that brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack." Was it the longest yard? Oh, was it? Okay. Lawrence Taylor was the one who said it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just remember that line because I just can't stop laughing at it. I played for the Giants. The Giants, isn't that a baseball team or something? Is it San Francisco Giants or something? I don't remember what the Giants are. I don't know any of the teams except for the Seahawks. And the Mariners. I used to like the Mariners in high school. Back when we had Ken Griffey Jr. Alright. You're a baseball team. I said Giants. We all about the New York Giants. So is New York Giants baseball too, or is it actually football or something? Yeah, you said football player, so it must be. Yeah, okay. Alright, folks, there's the stocking. Now we're going to try to add for the other one and make sure that we do something similar. Although I think the other one's going to cut way wider. So let's compare. Switch cameras back over again. Baseball sucks. Fuck baseball. All my homies hate baseball. I mean, I'm not a fan of any of the sports ball. Sports ball. All my homies hate Jericho. Whatever. Everybody loves Jericho. What you talking about? What you talking about, Satan? Alright, so this one is ending up wider. So this is the halfway point. Ish. Oh, you know what? I should just measure this and cut out another strip. Go with that. DC Max hates you more than anything. Whatever. DC Max and I are homies, man. We talk every day. And he's like, I don't know, he's kind of, I have to defend you a lot, Shin. 'Cause he's kind of like, I don't know. You might have it out for you. You better watch it. Anger at me for saying homies? What's wrong with saying homies? Huh. It ends up being the same. That seems odd. That seems odd. Let's see here. Oh, we're doing left leg. He didn't make a point. Do the left leg. I think I just cut out a longer piece. DC Max knows you tell all the lies about talking to him. He will strike down upon you with great vengeance and furious anger. Say white girl things like bestie. Well, you know, that's something I do. I mean, I am a white girl, right? So I'm supposed to do certain things. Like drink pumpkin spice lattes. Basic as fuck.
Tender.
Alright, so I think it should start like right there. And I think this piece is too long. How did I cut? I just measured it and it was like the same length. We don't have to talk about your flaws. We tender have to talk about your flaws. Even if you are white, except you as if you aren't. Oh boy. Let's not get into that. It's quite the year for that kind of stuff this year too. But I want to be racist. Hey, you spelled it right. That's weird. Alright, let's remeasure this. Why is this longer? This should not be long, or this, yeah. This should be the same length. How did I cut that much more out? That's stupid. I'm wasting freaking fur here. That's why we can't have nice things. Can't cut things out right. Okay, that looks a little more promising. Racism, man. Alright, and penny. Guess I should move this down so y'all can see it. Is he gonna be online tomorrow, Shin? During the Shark Bash or any of that? Sounds like it's just Among Us and Twitch things. And then I'll be showing off my 2020 year in review video. But that'll be after midnight your time. I was watching someone play Final Fantasy 12 today, and I was like, man, I don't want to get back on that game. Or, I mean, I haven't started yet, but I own it. But it looked much more close to, 10 to 2 kind of graphics. Alright, let's go sew. Let's go sew. Racism is fun when it comes from me. I missed that. How do I tender myself? Well, that's kind of personal. What? Is that legit? Oh my gosh, did that really work? Frick. Hey, Ray Ace, you're back. Oh, you're drunk, okay. Well, you weren't making a lot of sense earlier. Let's see here. Oh, that didn't actually do anything. Band half yourself. Okay, I was like, I didn't read that right. The other half. That's the other half. Alright, well, we're gonna sew some more fur. Man, we still got 2 gloves to make on top of this. So, let's see if we can do this. Not saying anything, but made all the sense. Not sure about that, but whatever works. Alright, we'll have to switch to, I think we can do purple thread here. I don't think it matters. This is on the inside of the garment. Your BS meter is up to date. Good job. Alright. Thanks, I think. is definitely not is out of my wheelhouse. Alright, then we kind of top stitch it. No worries, Ray. You just hang out. There is such thing as being too drunk. To talk sometimes. Yeah, there you go. Don't be weird and you won't get banned. It's a good motto. Pretty tender easy. Tender easy. Your friends say shut up, Ray, huh? Well, my friends say, why are you drinking that Soylent? How's the music going, by the way? Oh, looks like it's doing well. It's a long playlist, so I think I'm good. Okay, so now it's top stitch. Now I gotta top stitch the fur with a white thread. Music? You've been playing music. Whatever, Shin. You can hear the music. You can't? Seriously? Is it too low? That's weird. I heard it when I tested sound. Oh, but I didn't turn it down. Maybe I can turn it back up again, I guess. Is that better? I turned it down earlier because I couldn't hear the high can. I couldn't hear the trigger sounds, and so I thought they were getting drowned out. Alright, you might hear a little bit of echo for a little bit while I fix this. Or try to. Maybe it's just because my whole like frickin' sound panel is like freezing. Because of that stupid Bluetooth. Oh, it keeps going to the Bluetooth panel. Why are you doing that? Stop opening Bluetooth. Made your teeth blue. Seriously. This is my work laptop too. It's like a nicer Mac, but it still doesn't seem to be able to handle basic load here. Ah, it keeps opening Bluetooth. What the hell? Alright, well. Definitely got music playing. And I was hearing it in my headphones. Is it showing up in Streamlabs? It's showing up in Streamlabs, but it's not showing up. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn my mic back on. Yeah, I can hear it in my headphones, but not on the stream. What the hell? Yeah, that's really annoying. All that just to make me look foolish. Whatever! Okay, here's the sound panel. Come on, sound panel, what are you doing? Jerikika, or Jerkica, whatever. You always gotta blame me, like I did it on purpose. It's not true, you know it. Yeah, my sound panel's just fucked. That's the official status of my sound panel. Fucked. Can we say that on stream? I think so. Whatever. DC Max is lying. That homie is lying. Well, that's it. I need to buy a new laptop. Which I'm thinking about buying a new laptop anyway, but if you can hear it, that helps a lot. Yeah, I could hear it in my headphones, but yeah, it's not showing up on the stream. All I can think is that it had something to do with the Bluetooth. I was trying to get my Bluetooth headphones to set up at the beginning of the stream, and that froze things. So, I don't know. Whatever. I guess we'll go without for now. Because I don't want to... Basically, I don't want to reboot the computer right now. Let's put it that way. I think Streamlabs is just lying to me. Saying there's something going through and there's not. Guess I might as well turn YouTube off then. Yeah, I know. I'm more annoyed with the computer being slow and bogged down by this simple stream. Like, I'm not doing some heavy gaming or anything right now, and it is barely usable. The computer is barely usable. So, and I was thinking about getting a new laptop anyway because I need a Windows laptop for Switch gaming. I currently started using my boyfriend's new laptop for that, and it's been working really well. So. Okay, white thread threaded. I would like if you enjoyed your music while you did your thing. Yeah, I will, a little bit here and there. Honestly, I can't wear the headphones for too long sometimes, or I get a headache. So it's better if I don't. If I don't have to, it's better if I don't. All right, so we're gonna do the fold over again. Yeah, rub it in, rub it in.
Tender.
No music made it easier to play the video games while watching the stream. Okay. Alright. What are you playing? You playing Jacuzzi still, Shin? Yes, you do. You know what I'm talking about. Thanks for making my night. Wish you have a new year. Alright, Ray. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks again for the sub. And have a happy new year. I'll be on tomorrow, too. Doing some other stuff, but it's going to be a fun New Year's. Jacuzzi, yeah, jacuzzi. That's what I'm talking about, man. You say racist. I say jacuzzi. Same diff. We're wrestling. Why can't I make up words? You're not the only one who can make up words, Shan. Alright, switch to non-stretch stitch. Let fun begin. Yeah, I am. TC Max said so. He said I'm special and I can make things up. I don't know. Like I said, he said you're under investigation, so. He said something about too much jacuzzi time or something. I thought that's what he said. Something about roofing. Someone named Ronnie. He may or may not have asked me some questions about that, and I may or may not have had to tell him the truth, you know? Just what I've witnessed. Your face is under investigation. Well, I mean, you know, when you have acne, you're kind of investigating your face a little bit. Although I don't usually get acne very much. Thank God. Not anymore, anyway. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be video logging all this. I always forget. I'm really glad that Vlogmas is almost over because I keep forgetting. I'm to the point where I'm kind of done with constantly having to video of what I'm doing. But let's get a shot in here, shall we? Alright, so here we are on stream, working on my Psylocke, doing a crafting hump day stream, and I just did another fold over for a piece. I finished the leotard with the neckline and some hip rolls, and then I did pretty much finish a one stocking, and it's kind of open-ended in the back. For now, I'll just deal with that and maybe modify it later. I'm just trying to get it done tonight, so after this is just getting the gloves done. So, which are more like sleeves than gloves, so it shouldn't be too hard. No, F you Vlogmas. Oh, good. A friend of mine read my new book. It has some notes for me. Vlogmas, more like vlog my ass. Oh, speaking of. Did you see my new undies I got? I think they're very appropriate, right? Oh yeah, and they have a little kiss on the front. I'm excited about them. Had them custom made. Speaking of, gets up, shows ass. I mean, pretty close, right? But yeah, I was going through my. There was a Facebook story or something that had one of my pairs of underwear that I bought from Victoria's Secret and said "Hello 2015," and I was like, "Oh, I've had this pair of underwear for a while," and so that's when I was like, "Hey, I wonder what they have this year," and they didn't have Jack, and so I was like, "Screw it, I'm making my own," and so I have a friend of mine who does. Who like does the lettering and has all the stuff to like iron it on and stuff, and so I had her make me the Kiss My Ass 2020. So pretty good stuff. All right, let's measure the left leg. Looks like it's gonna be so safe to pin it out. Funnily enough, DC Max has the same undies, does he now? Find that hard to believe, since I had them custom made. You're the only one who can custom make undies. Well, I mean, it's not about that. It's about the phrase, man. I trademarked it, so so it sounds like Max might owe me some money. Using my trademark phrase. I wonder what people in that lurk in the stream like think when they hear us banter back and forth. They're like, "Who the fuck is DC Max?" Is that like a superhero? Like DC? I'll trademark you in a minute. Alright, so now I'm just pinning down the leg. I'll switch back to frickin' purple thread again. It's a constant back and forth. DC Max is DC Tender Max. Saw what time it's gotta be up early for my TV delivery. Wait, oh yeah, it's midnight, isn't it? Up early? Really? They're coming early to deliver your TV? Like 6? Oh, between 7. Okay, that does seem, yeah. 1, that seems like a huge window. And 2, I'm surprised they do it so early. You'd think like 8 would be the earliest. they wake you up. You're like, yeah, just put it over there, and then you go back to bed. Okay, take safety pin out. I better get here on the early side so I can go back to sleep. Yeah, that's right. I don't have work tomorrow. I can stay up as late as I want. Alright, purple thread. Purple bobbin's running out too. Yeah. Dropped it. Alright, I'm out. Catch you tomorrow if I feel like it. Alright, Shin. Have a good night. If I don't see you, Happy New Year. But hopefully I see you tomorrow.
He needs some milk.
Okay, stretch stitch. And let's do it. Don't start bunching on me now. Yes, I'm that person that talks to the inanimate objects. bobbin. God damn it. Like halfway down the leg. Hate when it happens. Should have paid better attention. Oops. Filling my bobbin up. All right. Try this again without the bobbin running out. Gotta repin it though. Alright, I'm tempted to like restart the computer so I can get my music back. Yeah, I think I might do that. Alright, be right back. Let's see if I can do
I'll
this.
be back. Come on, you stupid thing.